Shalom. First and foremost, one God praises to Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai, by Hashem Harakah HaKodash, and double honors to our apostles and elders at Great Millstone who taught us His truth. But shalom to you, Akim, that puts the word, puts the four corners of this globe, our truth and sincerity, by Hashem Harakah HaKodash. You know, and the heat and tension is rising, man. You know, the word of Yahweh Hashem outside is quickly and speedily being made manifest. So while 2/3 of our people have no idea what the fuck is going on, well, you know, the great majority of our people, of the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, you know, most sized people, y'all don't know what is going on. Y'all not, you know, looking around the world, you know, and, you know, as much as y'all claim how much y'all love God, this and that, how much, you know, y'all know the Bible, but here it is, you know, y'all not discerning the times, man. The times that you're in. This is, it's like, this is Luke chapter 12, verse 56. Hypocrites, you can discern the face of the sky over the earth. But how is it that you cannot discern this time? You know? Read that again. Ye hypocrites, you can discern the face of the sky and of the earth, but how is it that you do not discern this time? Yeah, man. You know, see, you know, Jake can discern, you know, what time of the month it is. You know, Jake can just, you know, can discern, you know, like what seasons come up. You know, like you can tell when it's, you know, about to be fall, or spring, or summer, or winter. You can tell, you know. You can discern the times, you know. And that's the thing, man. The Lord made us, you know, see, He created in us, you know, knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, you know, key element, you know, of discerning, discernment, you know. And, you know, that's within, you know, every human being, you know. And you know, discerning, you know, no matter what, you know, matter, you know, like great or small. You know, and see, what majority of our people fail to discern is the time of prophecy. Jake can discern all the times of the seasons. You know, Jake can discern, you know, like one day, you know, car has to get fixed. You know, one day woman's not, you know, in a good mood. You know, see, Jake can discern, you know, the one like a certain, you know, sports team is not doing good. You know, like who they need to trade, who they need to fucking, you know, release, get drafted, get fired. You know, who they need to, you know, like, you know what I'm saying? Jake can discern all these things. But the times of concerning the end of this world, you know, which, you know, not the whole planet, but, you know, world in a, you know, this Oikumeni sense. You know, this era, this man's rulership, you know, this whole system, you know, that type of end, you know, that type of end. Jake has no discernment, man. The so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans have no discernment according to these type times, man. But yeah, you claim how much you love, Dios, God, or how much you love Jesus, or fucking Jesus, but y'all have no idea that those are not the true names, man. You're calling upon, other idols, man, and false idols, you know. But the Lord has kept you blinded so that you know you don't see this thing, man, because the Lord's only dealing with the election, those that's written in the book, those that's written in His book, man. The majority of our people, have no discernment, man. Discernment towards, the signs of the times and the end times, man. And the Lord clearly tells us, to measure the times diligently, man. Diligently. This is 2nd Ezra, chapter 9, verse 1. He answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself. When thou seest part of the signs past, which I have told you before, then shalt thou understand it is the very same time when the highest will begin to visit the world which He made. First thing first, man, the Lord told us to measure the time diligently in itself, man. How do you measure the time diligently, man? You see what the fuck is going on throughout the world. You see what the fuck is going on throughout the world. And, you filter it through the scriptures, man, or what you see. You filter it and back it up by the precepts and what's, what's written. And what the Lord prophesied of, that's going to happen. And you see what's going on throughout the news in the world today, the real news on what's going on worldwide, and you filter it, man. You see what's going on, you see what type of time you're living in, and you run it back, towards the scriptures, man, and see if it's true, And once you see it is to be true, then you're going to understand, man. Then you understand and know that the Lord said these things before they happen, man. I'm saying that Yahweh by Shai speak of these things before times, before they manifest. 2nd Ezra chapter 9, verse 1. He answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the signs past, which I have told you before, then shalt thou understand it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which He made. Therefore, there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people. Then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that are before thee, even from the beginning. For like as all that is made in the world hath a beginning and an end, and the end is manifest. And the only reason why you see these things happening, you see uproars of the people, just every day, it's a constant uproar. People, see, and a major uproar is going to happen, man. Once this whole shit is shut down, man. The whole infrastructure of, the placement of the MOTB is here, man. All they need is just a major, reason, a major psyop to cause everything to shut down and usher in this excuse. It's like, yo, like what the fuck we waiting for? But we understand that everything works on Yahweh. Everything works on Yahweh by Shai's time. Everything works on His time. Everything. And right now the elected, are being sealed. But see, we're seeing these signs of the times. And that's and it's revealing more and more evidently. It's revealed more and more evidently that that the Lord, is pretty much done sealing up His his chosen, His election. It's is being revealed, constantly and evidently, man. You know? And see, we understand these things, man. And what's our people doing? The majority of our people doing? Not taking heed. Not fearing the Lord, man. Not taking serious the message that's being brought to them. See, JC just come out here week after week. Push the videos daily. And Jake not seeing like a sudden drastic time. Bro, the Lord works through gradualism, man. Matter of fact, this is the second Esdras. Most likely, this is Habakkuk. Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 1. I will stand upon my watch and set me upon the tower and will watch to see what he will say unto me and what I shall answer when I am reproved. And the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahshua answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon tables that he may run that readeth. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry. For a certain period of time, the visions that we're seeing, it's like the visions that's written, in the book, the prophecies, weren't manifesting for a certain period of time. But we're in these last days, and we can see, man, the prophecies are jumping out the pages, man. We're seeing the wars and rumors of wars. We're seeing the earthquakes in diverse places. We're seeing people, change from their natural ways to complete abomination. We're seeing everything manifest according to how everything is written in the Bible, man. Scripture tell you, that iniquity is going to continue to, wax worse and abound upon the world, because of the man that's in power. And look at the world today. The effects of this man's rulership upon the people, man. People are completely bugged up, man. The men, the women are completely backwards, man. Men chopping off their natural, elements of, the natural ways to produce life to revert to looking like the weaker vessel, man. To looking like the opposite gender, man. But here it is. The chromosomes that make you to be, a male, you still have those, man. No matter how many pills or hormone pills you want to take, no matter how many splicing and dicing you want to, chop off your body, you still a fucking man, man. But this devil glorifies that, man. He glorifies that, and he tells you, to keep on doing that shit, man. In fact, he even allows these type of beings, to indoctrinate your children, man, while you're not around. While they at school, you're seeing fucking drag queens being introduced with 10-inch dildos in their head. Talking to your children about fucking masturbation and shit. Man, what the fuck is this, man? Telling your kids how to, just complete madness, man. But this is the effect of this man's rulership. And this is what the fuck he wants, man. The fucking, same gender, farming with each other and shit. Showed in the cartoons and the kids shows and TV shows and shit. Being sunken in the minds of your own children, man. So that when they grow up, when they fucking grow up, their mindset is going to be just fucking normalized at witnessing this abomination. It's the fucking world we live in. Imagine, these visions being told to you, back in the times of the ancient world. The prophets would get sick, man. The prophets would throw up, be sick for days at the visions that they would see for the future, man. The state of our people, you know what I'm saying? The fucking state of our men, just completely destroyed, just abominations, and the destruction. The destruction itself is a terrible vision, man. But it's what's, glorifying, man. That's what's needed, man. The vision of the missiles being pelted upon Babylon the Great, being decimated, decimating this whole continent. That brought great terror and fear, upon the prophets, man, when they saw these type of visions, man. And then, the vision, that second, the Ezra saw, the second Ezra 13, that man, waxed great with the thousands of heaven. No, Slug, your car, he waxed great with thousands of heaven, and, he graded himself a great mountain. He saw, the second coming of the Lord Yahweh upon that massive fathership, and he said that the ship was so massive that the only way he could describe it was a great mountain, man. And he said from one end to the other end, he could not be found out from where it started or from where it ended. People can't imagine that, man. People can't imagine such a massive, vehicle invading the whole planet, man. Because y'all don't, first and foremost, y'all don't have, the faith and the vision. Scripture tell you in Proverbs, where there is no vision, the people fail it, man. This is Proverbs chapter 29 and 18, where there is no vision, the people perish. I'm saying, you see, majority of our people can't, see these things, man. But except for the elect of Yahweh Bashim Yahshua, they've been given that gift of faith to utilize for them to see this thing, man. They can see it, man. We can see it, man. We hope to be of that number, man. But the Lord has, He's given us that faith. He's bestowed upon us that faith, man. For us to, believe and understand and see what it is that we're reading, man. But, as for, Ezra's, on his part, he was, revealed visions, man. Actual, him seeing this thing, man. He actually saw these things, man. He actually saw the second coming. He saw power, man. He saw Yahweh, grave himself a great mountain, man. That massive fathership, like that NASA clip, like a couple years back, 2 years, 3 years ago. This massive, shape, was caught on the feed, and it showed the Earth, and it was like 3 times bigger than the Earth. Like, it's like 100 times bigger. And it just clearly invaded